think there's an enemy here, or is there not? Oh, another frigant. Awesome. Now, how funny would it be if we actually get to fight the Pursuer again? I mean, this is like a perfect room for a boss, let's be honest. Okay. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised anymore. Yay! We did it, boys! Oh, it actually doesn't teleport us automatically anymore. Well, that's kind of neat. I always thought it was weird. Because, you know, what if... And I'm sure that it happens. Because I imagine the circumstance where, like, oh, there's a chest here, and then there's a bonfire here. Well, if this chest is a trap or a mimic, I might actually die. So I might as well just make sure that I save on my bonfire in case I die, and then I'll get the chest, and then they collect the primal bonfire and automatically get teleported all the way to Bajula, which means that, and since you cannot teleport back to this primal bonfire, you have to go all the way from the castle down into Sinner's Rise to get to this chest to get it. I know it's kind of like, well, it's your own fault for not getting the chest, but it's like, you know, you have to believe that that has probably happened to at least somebody. I mean, you guys have seen people falling down the most stupidest of places, so yeah. You know what, people probably would be that dumb to do that, so... I feel kind of bad now that I keep calling people dumb, I'm sorry. But yeah, I thought it was kind of weird that it would just teleport you. Just like that, you know? Like, I don't know. There's something odd to that. Cool. Do we want to upgrade some stuff? I don't think I still have any chunks. Or do I? I don't. Do you still? I don't know if he still sells the... No, he will never resell those shards, I think. If I remember correctly. It's been a while since I last really did this game, so I think it's like a one-time thing. He never actually replenishes those. So let's go ahead and go to Macduff here. Might buy some large shards and just completely... Not completely, but... Take my longbow all the way to +6 and then just use that for bosses, I assume. I don't think I still have any infusible stones, do I? No, but I did get some new equipments. Bandit armor, so... Yeah, you know what, we could go for something new. Actually, scratch that. I want to go and buy my armor from my Jula, though. Because I want to get like a full set. I want to look good. Because I don't really care too much about the actual stats, really. I just want to look good. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Reinforce, so let's go ahead and do our longbow. I did buy way too much, but it's gonna help me for when I finally get the black bow. Alright, so now we just gotta wait until we get chunks. So our bow does 110 and then my longbow does 127. So yeah, we'll use the longbow for bosses and then the short bow for, well, everything but bosses. So all the quick little minions that go and attack us. Now let's go ahead and level up, I suppose. Go back to Majula. And there was something else I wanted to do. Oh yeah, let's buy armors first. Then we'll level up to make sure that we have enough for what we're trying to do. I might have to buy everything he has in store multiple times before he gives me what I want. Because I want to buy some boss armors. Because those are definitely the coolest. And I should definitely go and talk to the cat and buy whatever I want now before I spend all my money. So yeah, see, if you don't know how this works, for him to expand his inventory here, for you to buy more stuff, you have to give him a certain amount of money. I don't remember what the level of money is that you have to give him. I think it's 5,000, so let's go for 5,000. Heart, inventory, Falconeer. The Falconeer is cool, but I usually use that, so let's go for the standard stuff. So let's buy one of each. So I can't do math for shit, but this is about 2.2 thousand or something. So we gotta spend, let's buy 3 of these.
Thanks very much. And do please come again.
Because I think it's 5,000 I need to give him.
Well, thank you for coming back.
I think I have to go rest. We'll go rest and come back to him.
They've been
okay, yeah, seems like he expanded it. There you go. See, you have to spend $5,000 on him and then he'll do that. I think it's 5,000. It might be something less than that, but now we get the ability to purchase the Elite Knight set from Dark Souls 1, which is definitely one of my favorite sets. It's very heavy, however, so we're not gonna do it. we want to be a little bit more nimble than that, so we might as well just buy the stuff from the Lost Sinner. I already said how much I love the set, so I think it's gonna work out for us. You can only buy the one you know, once of every part, so that's cool. We just give him how much money? We give him a lot of goddamn money, like 20, 25, 27,000. I don't know. I'm really bad at math, especially when I'm also trying to commentate on a Let's Play. But that should be good enough for him to improve it once more. But anyways, let's go ahead and equip it. If we want to look just like the Lost Sinner, however, we definitely have to stay, yeah, we definitely have to stay hollow. Now, how does this work? Because I'm going to have to move my arms if I want to shoot a bow. But I have the cuffs on me, though. Okay, that makes no sense. Especially because the cuffs are on the opposite side. My left arm is... oh no, my right arm is in the left cup. So that makes no sense whatsoever, but... yeah, okay, you know what? That actually looks weird. Might as well just remove the the gloves. Put something else? I don't know. Anyways, let's rest, then come back to the vendor. See if he has something new. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I kind of like it. Let me remove the shield. There you go. It's a little bit better. Looks like some kind of German sexual vegans or something. I don't know. Oh, look at this guy now.
Sorry, have we met? Oh, sorry. It's just I've been awfully busy.
Yeah, he gets all pumptious and patronizing when he gets a lot of money. But this is the most that his inventory can expand. So every time we kill a boss, I believe we can just come back here and yeah, buy whatever boss armor. Well, see, it doesn't work for all bosses, of course. But for some bosses, you can go and buy their armor from this guy. And we get the Alva set, which I believe is one of the coolest looking ones. But regardless, we're gonna stick with this because it's kind of light, I believe. Let me compare. I don't think I ever compared it. Yeah, it's all right. It's not the lightest of all the armors, but it looks so. So that's cool. Anyways, so let's figure out what we're doing. So we killed the Lost Sinner, which means that we can now finally, I guess, go here. Gotta talk to the priest and have her move the, whatever you call that, the rotating platform, and then go all the way to the next stage, which, I'm just really bad at names, I'm sorry, but let's level up first. Everyone is all bored here in this place.
That is...
I don't think I have any. No, I don't. Level up. So we're gonna just go all out on adaptability, because soon, guys, we're gonna be fighting the smelter, man. We gotta prepare for that shit. Okay. Actually, should I use... yeah, let me use all the souls. I'll level up adaptability, and then I'll go back to straight, and I guess get my boss weapons. All right, so scratch the boss weapons. I forgot that I need a level of intelligence that I do not possess to talk to Straight. He's just too classy for us. Yeah, I forgot to get the homeward bones. He's actually kind of costed me a death by the loss of his tail. I always forget those 5 bones. They're so easy to get to. Kind of dumb. I still remember, it's funny, when Dark Souls 2 first came out, you guys have no idea how many people commented and told me that they accidentally activated the Stone of Champions, the I don't know what you call that, the Guild of Champions or whatever, that makes it makes the game harder on you, but it's like a way for you to make the game harder if you want, pretty much. And a lot of people entered that comment not being sure what would happen, and then just kind of forgot it, and they just left it there, and they played through the game at an incredibly harder rate without even knowing that they were doing themselves that, which I thought was hilarious as hell. I might not have the money for this. I forgot. Oh no, I might have to use the flexible sentry. That's fine. You don't really get anything cool out of this. Wait, what the hell is... oh yeah, we get that later. That's the holy water or something, right?
And
shallow. Move the path. 2,000, jeez. Totally forgot I have to spend money for this. Wait, now everyone has died? What the hell? Oh, they died attacking her. Alright, so for those of you who did not know, she's probably the strongest NPC in the game. I kid you not. If you do a bunch of side quests, and if you play through the game, at some point you can actually... okay, there is a secret item that you get in the Undead Crypt that allows you to enter the world of this girl and kill her. And it's just like a small side quest thing you can do. But she casts, I think it's Holy Wrath. That's the one that explodes, like that you explode like things around you, right? Like a Holy Nova from World of Warcraft. It'll one-shot you like 90% of the time. Like, it's so powerful, it's ridiculous. I remember fighting this girl on New Game Plus 5 or something, or I think it was 6, with an entire set of Hable armor, and I think it was the Smelter Demon Head, which at the time, before Scholars of the First Sin and before some of the DLCs, it was actually the best armor set, the best combination of armors that you could have in the game that would give you the most armor and the most resistances. And she was still like one-shotting me half the time whenever she would do that Holy Wrath. Not just that, but like she probably takes like 5 minutes of just like non-stop hitting for you to actually be able to kill her. But then she can actually heal herself by 60% of her HP or something if you let her do her shit for like 2 seconds. She just heals all the way up. So yeah, she is by far, in my honest opinion, the strongest NPC in the game. Maybe not necessarily the hardest boss. I still think the hardest boss in the game is probably is one of the DLC bosses. Is the get wrecked? Is one of the is a smelter, the blue smelter demon. I don't remember what specific DLC that was. Oh, it's rogue water, not holy water. But yeah, the blue smelter demon, definitely, in my opinion, the strongest boss in the game. But yeah, outside of that, man, right up in there, I think. What but the difference between the smelter demon and her though is that when she kills you, all you have to do is run from Majula, like the center of Majula, to her, and then you can fight her again. Like, it's not a big deal at all. It takes you like 10 seconds to get back. Whereas the smelter demon, to fight him again, you have to go through an entire series of enemies and monsters, and it's probably the most obnoxious thing you'll ever do in your life. Which makes it a lot different. It's never really been about how difficult the boss is that makes them annoying. It's how long it takes for you to go back to go back to where the boss is and actually fight them again. I think, in my opinion, that's probably the what makes a boss annoying or not. Uh-oh. The hell are you, little naked man? Oops. Not even close. Oh! Oh, wow, he actually survived. I feel like I'm playing Resident Evil, but with a crossbow or something. Jeez. So this is another one of those butterflies or whatever. I have to deal with that shit. No, the item! Damn it. If it's like the other one, though, it's not gonna give me shit. Just maybe like some kind of gem or something. But I did wonder if that's on purpose. Like, I think those butterflies have a 100% chance of dropping you things, but this one is set up in a way so that the item will always fall all the way down there instead of you being able to grab it. It's kind of douchey if you ask me. Yeah, see, they always drop something. If they always drop something, like if the chance is 100%, then it's probably always the same thing. And since I already killed one and it gave me a Radiant Life Gem, it's probably always a Radiant Life Gem, so I guess it's nothing to worry about. A duo! Nice. Alright. Oh, sorry about that. Be wary of ambush. Okay, yeah. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Relax, buddy! Okay, that is a real ambush, though. Man, I look like a sodomist Legolas. This is what Legolas would look like if he realized that he wasn't immortal. I'm assuming all elves in Lord of the Rings are immortal, right? I think they are. Yeah, they are, right? I think so. When he realizes he's not immortal anymore, he just starts doing the craziest sex things ever. And then he just uses the mask because that's what they do. Yup. That's what happens. Man, I can't even one-shot this assholes. Jesus. Alright. Get out of here, dude. Okay. I don't know what that makes me happy. Throwing knives. I actually have a lot of those. Oh, the bandit. Do I want to use the bandit knife or do I want to use the sword? Kind of oh wow. Alright. Rigor mortis kind of helping you out there, buddy. Anyways, do I want to use the bandit knife or do I want to use the sword? I think either way is fine. I tend to use the sword mostly for really close encounters and for parrying the right targets, which in that case the knife would probably be better. It's just that I don't know. Knife is really not that good otherwise. It's probably the thing that scales the most with dexterity, so it might actually be worth it. You know what, let's give it a shot. I kind of convinced myself. We'll see how it goes, if it's worth it or not. If anything, it'll prevent me from relying too much on my sword, which I think I'm doing way too much of. I will repeat this again. Ow. I definitely should have more Estus flasks at this rate. I mean, by this stage. It's just becoming kind of... They're making it so that you have less, I suppose. Or have I missed one? Have I really missed one? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Alright, well last time I checked, that item was not worth it. It's one of those items that... If you guys remember the guy that is after Ornstein, the NPC, I believe? I just remember that that item is for that guy. That's all I remember. But I don't remember what it was. I think it was one of those medallions of like that you get for doing the Covenant stuff. So it's like a free one that you can get. Because the guy will refuse to talk to you unless you have one of those, and that's how you get one of those, is by just kind of finding them around the world, and that's one of those, I suppose. Alright, so let's analyze the speed of the weapons a little bit. See if it's really different. So the longbow definitely takes a little bit longer, but it's not as much as I thought it was going to be. I had this idea in my head of how long it was, how much I expected it to be, and it's really not that. It's a lot faster. And that's obviously a lot more damage. That was a headshot, so it's not really what you would normally expect. But it's definitely more damage. The arrows, I know that they do take longer before they start to fall into the ground, which means... Because when you shoot an arrow in this game... If the target is too far away and the arrow starts to fall off, the damage is also decreased substantially. But that process takes a lot longer with the longbow, which is another super good perk. Obviously, it's all offset by the fact that it takes a little longer to shoot. But I don't know. I think all things considered, the longbow might just be the way to go. Obviously, we're gonna have to pick and choose depending on who we're fighting, and for the most part you really do want speed instead of damage when dealing with this really short fast douches. Let's go ahead and take care of those butterflies. They are butterflies, right, if I remember correctly? Yes, they are. If I can hit it from here, yes I can. Alright, it's a lot of them too. Nice. It's a lot of damage though that I'm doing now. It's pretty sweet. And poison moss. Fantastic. There are going to be some the stones that we need to modify our weapon into poison. I don't remember the names of those modifiers anymore. But I do believe we get one really soon. We're gonna have to start looking up for them. Because I want to be able to change my longbow into one of those. At least poison. Make sure that we get one of those. Although now that I'm realizing just... Oh boy. This is one of the new invaders. For the... for Scholar of the First Sin. We're gonna have to be careful! Holy... What weapon is that? I think this might actually be the new greatsword that they added. Guess I can't say I recognize it. Doesn't seem to be having a good time with my arrows. But yeah, so the way it works is that this guy is gonna invade you in many different places throughout the playthrough, and you have to kill him multiple times in order to unlock the weapons that they have added. So I believe we have to kill this guy like 3 times in order to unlock the greatsword, and maybe like 5 times for the scythe, and so on and so forth. So I can't say that I know exactly where he appears. I can definitely get a list though. Make sure to figure that one out. It's not very, doesn't hit very hard. There we go. Dark Spirit Forlorn has been vanquished. Now, is that like his name? Forlorn? I mean, Dark Spirit Forlorn. It's kind of weird. But yeah, let's go ahead and go back to our longbow here and kind of experience that difference. Start shooting the iron arrows and do that with a better bow. It's a substantial increase in damage, which is pretty nice. Kinda felt like I needed that, to be honest. Alright, this is gonna be a little troublesome. Let's go ahead and get out. Nope. They don't seem to care I stole their Morning Star. No clerics, this guy's. Alright, execute it with impunity. Fantastic. I think there is... I don't remember exactly what item it was, but I know there's a really good item hidden here. It's kind of one of those things that... Is it a miss? It's not here. This is for the chariot, which I do not want to do. It's up there, right? This one. I don't remember what it was. I just remember it being really good. Oh my god. That guy's fast! Holy shit, dude. Look at him hauling ass. He didn't even want it to go anywhere. Alright. Okay, this guy's a problem. Shit! It's like one of those scary movies where the ghosts just like run really, really fast. Where is he going? Damn it, and then he just stops at the best time. Freaking creeping ass douchebag. Looking at me, staring at me through the woods. Holy shit. What is happening? I cannot kill this motherfucker. Okay. Let's try something different. Let's go for the knife. This is definitely a trap. Something's gonna happen as soon as I get close here. Jeez. Just running around. No one's gonna steal my repair powder, he says. Alright, cool. So, if I remember correctly, you have to drop yourself in here. Oh, there's an assassin. Oh, that is more than just an assassin. He hasn't seen me. For some reason, he hasn't seen me. Okay. I don't think the bow's gonna work on this guy. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. He's protecting his chest with his goddamn life. Alright, well, since he's not moving, maybe we can try something cool. We got the holy water. No, can throw that out. Do I have any bombs? Holy shit, I actually have no bombs. We can go knife, I guess. Maybe we can parry this guy. Let's see if it works. Oh! Well, that did not work. Alright, we can try that again. Actually want to try and parry this guy. I think it's possible. I mean, it has to be. There we go. That's how we do it. 800 points of damage of riposte. Really nice. Feel like a real ninja now. Sublime Bone does. Yep. Really good. And Soul Spear. Alright. I totally forgot this is where you get it. I'm actually running with a mage on the side as I do this playthrough. I don't know. I told you guys this before, how I usually act with games. I usually binge games. Even games that I've played a lot in the past. Like, if I just start doing a let's play of like Dark Souls or something, I just can't... I won't be able to stop myself from playing it, even when I'm not recording for at least like a week. It just happens. Can't really help myself. Like, I'm really bad at just like, okay, I'm gonna be playing Dark Souls, and then I'm gonna be playing some Remember Me on the side, maybe like some World of Warcraft on the weekends. I can't do that. It's just not possible for me. I have to just do the one thing and then spam that one thing until my eyes bleed. It's just the way I work. But I've been playing a mage, and it's so... I've been finding it difficult since a lot of things have moved. I don't really know anymore where the items are. Is that a dragon or is this the bridge? Alright. Jesus. That is this one scary bridge. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I swear to God it sounded like a dragon. God damn that chariot. I do gotta say though, just the world, the way they designed this map, I'm really happy. Really happy. I remember back when Dark Souls 1 was the shit and everyone was playing it, I was afraid that when FromSoft made Dark Souls 2 that it wasn't gonna be as good. Don't you get those vibes every now and again where you're like, you think that a game is perfect and you wonder how they're gonna one-up themselves? Like, do you guys really think that Bethesda is gonna make a better Elder Scrolls than Skyrim? Like, think about it. What would they have to do to make something that is actually better than Skyrim? I have my doubts. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds impossible. Like, the world would have to be almost the same, just better. I mean, better graphics, I guess, is kind of a given, but like the concept of like Dragonborn and the shouts, that's a Skyrim thing. Like, I don't think they're gonna come back and do that again. So they would have to come up with a concept, a subject matter that is as good or better than a guy that absorbs dragon souls and kills dragons and then shouts with dragon words. Like, imagine that. Making better characters than Paarthurnax or Alduin. It's a difficult thing to do, and I had the same idea with Dark Souls. I saw the world of Dark Souls, the lore, Lordran, the map. Just, I was thinking, how can they make something better than this? I'm really happy. Oh boy. I gotta say, I'm really happy with what they did with Dark Souls 2, and now I'm pretty much at the same spot now where I'm thinking like, well, Dark Souls 3 is obviously coming. I think they already like, didn't they just like spoil that now? That there is a Dark Souls? I think they announced it. They haven't shown really anything, have they? I think they just said that they were gonna do it. Which I guess it's kind of, again, it's pretty obvious that they were going to. I will say though that it's very different with obviously different games. With Dark Souls, I feel like all you have to do to make a good Dark Souls game is really just give us the same thing, but with more weapons and more characters, more classes, and more just more diversity. I mean, think about it. Dark Souls 2 is really just the same, but in a new world with new characters and more weapons and more skills. Like, that's really what this game is. If they do that again, but with more stuff, that's it, man. That's the Pokemon algorithm, really. I mean, what is Pokemon? It's really just a new world with different gym leaders and more Pokemon. That's it. That's all you need sometimes. It really depends on the game. You can't do that with Skyrim. You can't just, like, give us a new world with the same concepts, but more. It's just not going to be the same. You have to pretty much just make an entirely new game with entirely new concept matters. But, oh boy. But, you know you've dug gold when you make a game like Dark Souls, where all you have to do is just keep making the same thing, but with more stuff. Because it's not always you can do that. Like Assassin's Creed, they keep releasing the same game, but in a different world with more stuff, and it's not the same, doesn't work. People get just bored of it. So it's not always that you can do that, but like with Pokemon, for example, there's no getting bored of that.
Who are you? I thought you were that bastard for a moment. You've set me free. Now I can find him. The cheeky prick. He won't know what hit him.
Sorry. I think the skeletons are new. I don't think they were there before. And I like he's just sitting with them, thinking that he's not gonna suffer the same fate as them. Friend in short skeleton. Alright. That's pretty funny. Oh boy. Totally forgot. I should have not rested in the bonfire, I suppose. I have to kill this assassins again, but that's alright. But yeah, I do wanna let me know what you think though about what I just talked about. I wanna know which is your favorite game that has that kind of vibe, whereas all you really need in order to continue buying their next iterations is just more. Not even a different, maybe not necessarily a different world, as much as you just want more, you know? Dude, that guy keeps on running away. I don't know what he's hiding. It's kind of freaking me out. But I think MMOs are pretty much that too. All you really need is just like more more levels, more items, more bosses, and more zones to live. Like, you know, it's really how it's always been with MMOs. Yeah, like you're playing Don't Starve, right? And it's like, well, all you really need is just like more items, right? I mean, more items and more character classes. That's it. You give me that, and I will literally buy more Don't Starve. Okay, now I'm having some issues here because I'm kind of being free here to shoot me.